Hey guys, today we're heading into the wastelands of a dying planet, where survival isn't about who's the strongest, it's about who remembers what it means to be a hunter. So cloak up, steady your aim, and get ready to hunt in Predator Badlands. Let's get into it.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Till the End of the Line podcast. I'm your boy Juan G, and the guy that's always with me on the hunt,
Kikiti?
That's right. As you said, today we're going to be talking about Predator Badlands. This movie surprised the hell out of me. I did not expect it to be that good.
Yeah.
It was a really, really good movie. It's probably up there for me with favorite of the year.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's that good. And then we got to see it in that Dolby
Dolby Cinema?
Yeah, Dolby Cinema. That was awesome. Speakers were vibrating in the chairs, so that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, just the whole movie was really good. Elle Fanning
Did you see it a second time?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No. Because we had other movies that we were seeing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was really good, and we're going to dive way into that. But yeah, so tonight, we're not in the jungle anymore. We're in the Badlands, where the sand's hotter than hell, the hunters are meaner, and if something's glowing red, it's already too late. This isn't your dad's Predator. Yeah, no Arnold Schwarzenegger here.
Get down!
Exactly. This one's got heart, chaos, and a code sharper than a wrist blade. We're talking alien civil wars, plasma cannons, and a hero who just might out-hunt the hunters themselves. So grab your helmet, check your heat vision, and whatever you do, don't make a sound. Yeah, so we're going to dive into that much later. And before we get into nerd news, we want to thank you guys for your input. We put this up on Instagram, and we're kind of toying around with possibly updating the logo soon. But we put it to you guys. We showed you guys the logo on Instagram. And a whopping 100%. Everybody,
no one said no.
Yeah, everybody was for a new logo. So this will be the new logo from here on out. We're gonna work on making that a for sure thing. We still got to do some touch ups on it and get some things right with it. But yeah, we want to thank you guys so much for your input. We appreciate it. And yeah, that's gonna be the next reboot, or the next modification,
a little bit of a rebranding,
yeah,
an update to our brand.
There you go, rebranding. That's a good name. So a little bit of our next rebrand will be that. So yeah, so thank you. But now, nerd news. All right. So first bit of news is a rumor. But it's a rumor I hope is true.
Same.
George Lucas is in talks to return to direct a new Star Wars movie. This would be dope.
Yeah.
What kind of project would do you want him to come in and do what they've already planned to do, or do you want them to do something that he's had like that's one of the projects he's wanted to do?
I think a project he wanted to do.
Do you want it to be within the franchise still, or maybe a side story?
I really like his original idea of what the sequel trilogy was supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
About bringing in Darth Maul, and Darth Maul having an apprentice being Darth Talon. I don't know if that'll work still now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe that happened off screen, and Darth Maul and Darth Talon had a child, and it's their child.
Well, aren't we going to get a little bit of that in the Darth Maul series?
Is it for sure happening, Darth Maul series?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just don't know how much, we're going to see finally Maul fight Vader. We'll see that there.
Right. That's right.
But I just don't know what story or how much into it they're going to go.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's where I would imagine some of it, if not all of it, is we're going to get it in that series.
I don't know. I would almost prefer he just start a new trilogy.
Okay.
I would prefer that. Even if he picks up the story from Rey and, continues from there, I would prefer it.
Yeah.
Just give us some continuity, just I don't know, just hit it off really well. Like I said, individually, the previous prequels, or The sequels are good,
Mm-hmm.
but as a cohesive story, it just didn't work for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We talked about this last time we talked about Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I want.
Yeah. To me, I think it did really good closing out the original stories and then the original trilogy, like with the main 3 characters. Did a good job closing those stories, but also starting new stories.
Yeah.
You know, from that. And I think a lot of people didn't like that because, well, a lot of people didn't want those stories to die. They didn't want them to die.
Yeah.
They wanted to see their stories continue. But I'm like, that's not what Star Wars has always been for kids. So kids aren't going to be into a story that started from the past. That's like how we jumped into Luke's and Leia and Han's story with the original, but the prequels were some other story. Well, actually, with the beginning of that, so it felt like a new story. So the new people watching it, they got to like start off the story basically.
Yeah.
Not start in the middle like we did.
Well, I guess so. I told you, like, I didn't really watch the
original
three until the first one was gonna come out.
Yeah.
So then I got into them. I was like, oh, these are pretty dope. I mean,
until episode 1 was gonna come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't really get into Star Wars like that heavy.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's when after the episode 1, that's when they started working on like Clone Wars and that started coming out, and that's when I dove hard. And episode 2 came out.
Yeah.
And basically all of Clone Wars happens between 2 and 3. And I was like, man, that's when I got hooked.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I don't know, I like how that all works. Like what they're doing with Ahsoka, and we've got to see, Anakin as a Force ghost and stuff like that. I would like that story to bleed into the next, and maybe guide Rey.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But we shall see what comes of that. Like I said, it's a rumor right now, but hopefully something happens from that.
Yeah.
Next bit of news: Zombieland 3 is in the works.
I mean, it's not needed, but I'll take it.
Yeah. I enjoyed the first 2.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is probably the best one. But the second one was cool because it introduced some people. And it kind of like opened the world a little bit more. But it was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty good.
As long as they don't go to space, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, right. Just keep everything here. Yeah, for sure. Next bit of news: Oscar Isaac is in talks for a Batman 2 role. This is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then this makes a lot more sense too because Oscar Isaac's talking about him not wanting to work with Disney anymore.
Disney or Marvel
until
soon.
Until they get like some things right or something like
that. It's not off the table.
Yeah.
Completely. He just at the moment he doesn't want to work with them because of everything that happened with Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel, yeah.
And which I don't disagree with him. You know what I mean? I
mean,
wonder how this is working.
Yeah.
Like I know they're their own individual actors. Like so, him and Pedro Pascal are really good friends. You know, they're really close friends.
Yeah.
Pedro's like, he's not walking away from Mr. Fantastic.
No, and he just started Mr. Fantastic. He's got Mandalorian still. He's on both ends, the Disney end and the Marvel end. So he's like tied to us. Or it's tied to Disney, and I don't know. I mean, him saying that was like it was kind of like okay, but like, were you? Because like Moon Knight 2 is kind of in limbo.
Yeah,
no one's talking about it happening.
No.
The closest anybody came to Moon Knight was Midnight Suns talk.
So in the original King Dynasty, he was supposed to be heavily featured in King Dynasty.
Yeah.
But obviously all that changed.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
I mean, yeah, besides.
Maybe he has a little bit of a sour taste in his mouth because of that. He was like, man.
No, because Moon Knight hadn't even come out yet.
Yeah, it did.
Before King fell to the wayside?
Yeah.
Moon Knight was already out?
Yeah, because they tease King the Conqueror in Moon Knight. We see the emblem of Pharaoh Ramatut on the back of that one jacket.
Yeah. Okay. Forgot about that. But yeah, I mean, either way, there's Moon Knight 2, season 2. There's nothing going on with that. We haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because it's all going to get reset.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, it was such a good show.
Great show.
And it ended where the story has to pick up
where it with a cliffhanger, for sure, yeah.
So, I mean, it's there for them to do it. I don't know what they're going to do with it. But.
Yeah, like there's still time for them to do it. for sure. At
But
least in season
Kevin
2.
did say that there's some characters we're just never gonna see again,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope Moon Knight's not one of them. But
True. Same. Yeah, for sure.
we'll see.
Other bit of news: Amazing Spider-Man 3 is reportedly in development at Sony. Now, this one they had said they wanted to work on, like, after Gwen Stacy, like the story of that, of him like dealing with that loss and I guess introducing MJ, right?
I would imagine.
Yeah, right.
Because they had they cut the scene, but the girl from was it Insurgent?
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That trilogy.
she was supposed to play MJ, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she filmed scenes as MJ.
Yeah,
But they cut it. They never put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah, mate. Call her back and boom, there you go.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3. Because I know a lot of people are wanting to see that.
yeah.
Also, Toby's Spider-Man 4,
Yes.
which I've also heard is that Sony wants to do that.
That's a lot of rumor.
Yeah, I
We'll
don't
see.
know.
We'll see. We'll see how well he does, because Toby's confirmed to be in Secret Wars.
Yeah,
And so is Sadie Sink. So whatever her character she's playing in Brand New Day is gonna.
yeah, it's debuting in Brand New Day, and then
I really think she's gonna be Mayday Parker,
okay.
because if they're both in it,
That makes
You know?
sense. And Mayday, Toby's
Toby's daughter,
Spider-Man's daughter.
Yeah.
Ah,
and so
sick.
she'll like when everything happened in Far From Home or No Way Home,
No Way Home.
No Way Home, with the whole multiversal bullshit or whatever. She
Language.
had to, got left behind or whatever. Like,
No, they all went back. Everybody went back. That was his thing of fixing it.
Yeah.
Or you
that's
think
true.
she's still behind because she is a
Maybe.
Parker or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. There has to be some type of loophole, or unless she's so multiversal, like kind of like what we saw.
She jumped here?
Yeah,
Okay.
like So how Spider Gwen does that? Maybe Mayday,
Mm-hmm.
because she's older. Because when we saw her in Into the Spider-Verse, she's a baby. You know what I mean? So
Across the Spider-Verse? Yeah.
maybe it's the adult version of that, and she's
Interesting.
in the multiversal
Yeah.
thing or whatever. It has that time hopping thing.
We shall see.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of the big pieces of news to come out of Brand New Day.
Yeah.
Is her role. So everybody's
and
excited
no one
for
knows
that.
what the fuck.
Yep. All right, cool. Jim Carrey is set to star in a live-action Jetsons movie.
This
which is
guy's
cool.
like, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna retire.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Unless something really good comes along. And then
And
Sonic came,
Yeah.
and then he was back at his goofiness, and then now he's just in full swing. Like, hey, what else can we bring? What else can we bring up that nobody
I think
thought
he's
of?
at a point in his career where he's just having fun.
Seriously, and
He's
I'm all
just
for
having
it.
fun.
I'm all for it. We're getting the best. I feel like we're getting a little bit of like old Jim Carrey, because we got that with his roles in Sonic.
Mhm.
They were very like early years of Jim Carrey, like his
Mhm.
first movies, where he's really goofy and stuff like that. And that's my favorite kind of Jim Carrey. So anytime
I
he's
would
goofy
love
and stuff.
Ace Ventura to be remade.
Do you really?
I would love that.
A third one? Maybe him have a kid, and his kid take over the biz.
Or he mentors someone.
Yeah.
That's just as odd as him.
Yeah. I mean, like I said,
I don't know
anything
who
Jim
would
Carrey.
be his child or
Yeah.
or
Oh, there's
mentee.
plenty of people.
That goofy and animated.
Yeah, yes. Especially
Who?
now. There's people like
Tom Holland.
oh my god. No, but like what's the dude from SNL, the Spanish guy, the one who was in Happy Gilmore too, who was trying to dodge all the golf balls.
Yeah, he plays the Domingo character
Yes.
in SNL.
Yes, him.
Fuck's his name?
I forgot his name.
He's funny as hell.
He's so funny.
Yeah, actually.
He could do it.
He might,
Yeah.
actually. He might be able to pull that off.
If Ace Ventura got with a Latina, that's their kid. A long lost kid comes and like,
Oh, low key?
you
Yeah,
know,
like
I have
some,
this thing with pets. I've
yeah, what if it's his kid and he didn't know?
Yeah.
Like he just hooked up with someone. Hey, that'd be cool.
Courtney Cox could kind of pass for a Latina back in that movie.
Who?
Courtney Cox? She was in it, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, she was the love interest in it. The one he ends up with.
Oh, yeah.
She could, I guess, kind of go for
My
as a Latina.
mind went Charlie Cox, and I was like, what?
What?
Daredevil and
Yeah.
Ace Ventura. Yikes, crazy crossover. All right, Next bit of news. Ryan Reynolds seeks fan support for a final Blade movie, similar to like Logan was the final Wolverine movie. No? You wouldn't want to see a Blade movie again?
That's one trilogy that I'm okay if Wesley Snipes is like that.
Just leave it.
It doesn't, like, I didn't necessarily care for the third one, but it's not horrible. It's just cheesy as fuck with Dracula or whatever. But like, it wasn't bad. The action was kind of entertaining, or was entertaining.
Yeah.
But just leave that one alone. I'm glad he came back in like that Wolverine. That was so cool.
Cameo style was great.
Yeah. So, but like that.
Was he that actual Blade though? Yeah, right.
Well,
Because we've only ever seen that Blade in those movies, and Elektra came back, and that the only time we seen her was in Daredevil, and she was playing that Elektra. Because he even said, "Oh, Daredevil," and she's like, "It's okay." So I figure like those were those specific characters.
Yeah,
It makes sense. He looked a little bit different, but that's just gonna be him aging, you could say. But yeah, I'm cool. If they do it, cool. I don't think they need it.
No, it's not
I think he's trying to capitalize on this whole everybody loved that he came back as Blade thing.
I think Ryan Reynolds is just trying to get in people's good graces because
His whole wife thing.
that, and if he was the one that got into an argument,
It wasn't him, dude. They weren't even. No,
we don't know.
it's
The truth
It
has not
definitely
came out.
wasn't him and RDJ because they weren't. They haven't even been on set together. They haven't met in person yet. I know that. We'll
Well,
see, but
we don't know.
I don't even think he's in Doomsday. So why would it be him? But anywho, next bit of news, some DC news. Brainiac will be the villain of the next Superman movie.
And I have somebody that I saw that there were reports are saying that he's being eyed by James Gunn is Dave Bautista to play Brainiac.
Really?
Yeah,
Brainiac is not built like that.
but he
though.
lost a lot of weight.
Dave Bautista did?
Yeah,
Really?
I forgot what the most recent role
Him
he's
and The
playing.
Rock lost weight?
Yeah, they both have.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Why did he, for a role?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember what role it was, but I know.
I can't imagine Dave Bautista not being built like that. I don't know. I feel like he looks best built like that. I don't know.
He does look like maybe he was sick and lost weight, but
I feel like he would look sick or old. Yeah,
but
one
that's
of the
what people said. Like when I lost a lot of weight in the past, like they're like, "Oh, you look sick." I'm like, "No, I'm actually pretty fucking healthy."
Yeah, you're
I was like,
healthiest. Yeah. All right. I don't know. I feel like someone with a little bit more of like a dramatic pedigree would play good as a Brainiac. That's just me. Batista's a good actor though. I really like. He's probably the best wrestler turned actor. He is the best wrestler turned actor.
Best what?
Wrestler turned actor.
Fair.
But
Yeah, he's a better actor than John Cena, than The Rock.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that he is like the dramatic actor. He could play serious, but he's an action guy. I feel like that'd be a waste having him just be Brainiac, because Brainiac, any fighting he does would be CGI, because he uses those tentacles and stuff. He uses his brain, obviously. I feel like it's a waste of Bautista, because then we don't see Bautista do his thing as an action star.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Anyway,
I'm not against it.
interesting,
But I
though.
don't know.
I can see it.
I don't have anybody in mind.
Yeah,
really for Brainiac.
that's the thing. Like, I know the style of actor I would want, but I don't know who. And then, like, I could see it being Bautista because he's friends with James Gunn.
Yeah.
We all know James Gunn loves hiring his actors that he's worked with and his friends. So we shall see. We're going to keep an eye out for that news. Last bit of news, some great news. Chadwick Boseman will be honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So big congratulations to him and his family. I'm sure his family will be there, the ones to accept it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Was going to happen eventually. We all know this. But I'm glad they did it now rather than, wait a long time to do it.
Yeah.
But that's cool. Yeah. So congratulations to him and his family. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
So last thing, make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to keep up with the latest in nerd news. And while you're doing that, go ahead, share this channel to your friends and family. Actually, one person you hate, send it right to them.
Yep. Spam them. Send it like 12 times.
All right. So this is a movie. And with movies, what do we do first?
Stone ratings.
Yes. So Infinity Stone ratings for Predator, Badlands, Geek It, Go.
I'm going to give it a 5. It was really good.
What?
I really enjoyed it. I saw it twice.
Hot damn.
It was just as good the first time. I think
Was it 5 Stones your first watch?
Yeah.
When you saw it with us?
Yeah.
Or it was 5 from the get. So it just
it was really good. I didn't think there was room for humor in Predator, but it worked. I like that Predator is the main protagonist, like
antagonist,
and it's
you're right. Protagonist. Sorry, you're right. Sorry,
and it's not like it wasn't cheesy.
Yeah.
I didn't see it too cheesy. Like, I mean,
it wasn't like goofy or anything.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
there was some jokes. Like even the robot was like, or Tess, right? Tessa? Mm-hmm. No, Tessa's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name?
Can you look that up, please?
I have it here.
You got it. But I get what you're saying. It wasn't
like she wasn't. She was like, "Is that a joke?" Like,
yeah, it wasn't like funny. Like, there's my joke.
Yeah.
It was like he's saying something serious, but it's funny.
Right.
Yeah. No,
it came off sarcastic because
she
has that human nature in him. I think he was just like almost
Thea. There you go.
Yeah, he was. He's kind of like Dave Bautista's character as
Drax.
Like, he's like, I can't be sarcastic. Like,
yeah,
that's just how he
we're
talks.
very literal.
Yeah.
And literal is, as we know, very funny. So okay, that's cool. All right, my story. I'm going to give it 6.
Oh damn! Okay.
Started off the movie, it was good, and then it just kept creeping, and then for the middle of the movie, I was like, "Yo, am I gonna give my first half stone?" Because I'm like, it's not perfect yet, but like we haven't gotten to that big climax of the action sequence. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, by the end of the movie, I was like, yeah, 6.
Nice.
For sure. It's so good. Same points you said. Good action. The story was really good. It was a surprise him being the hero and like following the Predator this time, as opposed to every other movie, they were the bad guy. We got more backstory on the Yautja, which is pretty cool. And then it's an underdog story, so that was pretty cool too. And then the comedy part. The comedy was a nice surprise.
Yeah,
it was. I didn't expect it to be as funny as it was. But yeah, they did a really good job at like meshing the action with the comedy, and like you said, not making it dad jokey, but not making it goofy. And it was like the right like tempo of comedy. It was really good. I enjoyed it. So okay, producer, stone ratings.
6.
6 stones too? Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the story, the action, the humor, everything from start to finish. It was good.
Elle Fanning did a really good job too.
Oh yeah,
she did a really good job. I'm liking her movie or her acting
Elle
a lot.
Or Ellie?
Elle Fanning, ELLE, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
And then her sister's Dakota.
I like that she's like trying new things.
Yeah.
This is something we've never seen her do.
Yeah, we haven't seen her do an action movie.
Yeah.
Her Dakota did, but she was never the action star. She was just in a movie that had action, like Denzel, Man on Fire, stuff like that. But I think she is starting to broaden her like genres that she does.
Yeah, because wasn't she like on Alice in Wonderland or something like that? Was that her?
Yeah. I believe that was her. Yeah.
She was always like the soft roles.
Yeah, the drama kind of, or the
kind of drama, romantic,
fantasy
sort of stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
I like her.
And I've always liked her as her and her sister Dakota Fanning have always been great kid actresses.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. All right. So let's dive right into it. The fall of Yautja Prime. So centuries before Earth, Yautja Prime, and Yautja are these guys. That's what their race is.
That's
like. We're humans. Yeah, the predators are Yautjas. So centuries before Earth, Yautja Prime burns. Civil war between rival predator clans shatters the code of the hunt. A lone elder, scarred and dishonored, flees with a relic, the blood mass of the first hunter. As their planet collapses, he sends his child away to a distant world, a wasteland known as... Is it Jenna or Genna?
I think it's Genna.
Genna. It's the predator version of exile, a hunter cast out not for weakness, but for mercy. So, like, I think we might have worded that wrong. The father didn't send him out. His brother sent him out.
Well, right, but there's tradition he was supposed to be sent out.
He was supposed to go on a hunt and come back with a trophy.
Correct.
Yeah. So this Yautja is different from all the other ones because it's smaller. It's like the smallest one. It's like the size of a human.
Yeah.
And all the other ones are, as we've seen, are big and, really like huge guys.
Yeah.
But so this one, and then the dad kind of treats it like an outcast, and it's training with its brother. And when the dad comes to them, he's like, "Oh, he's our weakness. You didn't do what you were supposed to." He's like, "Do it now." So then he like ties up the Yautja. What's the name?
Dak.
He ties up Dak, and then the brother is supposed to behead him.
Yeah.
And instead of doing that, the brother breaks his shackle thing, and then
The brother's Kiwi.
yeah, Kiwi, and then he starts fighting his dad. And then he kind of traps the brother on the ship, and then while he's fighting his dad, the brother's like trying to break out of the ship. And then the father overtakes him and kills him and decapitates him, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
As
the ship is leaving.
the brother, Kawa has a chance to either save himself or save his brother because he gets his arm cut off.
Oh, yeah.
And the controls on the arm that got cut off.
Yeah.
To send the ship off. And then his blade is right there.
Yeah.
So instead, he grabs his
arm to send the ship away.
Yeah, and then he
that's
gets stabbed through the chest.
Yeah.
And then he hits the button, and that's when Dak's like, no!
Yeah, and then he gets sent off, and then Dash is watching him. So then he goes... So they're talking about this beast that even the father's afraid of.
Yeah.
That nobody can kill. And then the Yautja, since he's the smaller one... He's like, he's got something to prove, so he's like, I'm going to kill that one.
Is it Balisk? Balisk, right? I think what's it called?
Where is that at?
That's the name of the animal you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. So
Balisk, yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, all right, I'm going to go there. So they chart a course for there, and the brother doesn't want to send him there, but that was the last place, so then the ship takes him there.
Yeah.
And then, so he leaves, and then he crash lands on the planet. Or he kind of is crashing, getting to the planet, and then uses the pod to go down to the planet, and then crashes there.
Yeah.
And then starts fighting this crazy, like, vine monster thing.
That was wicked. And, he pulls out all his ammo. He's, has it on the rock, and fucking the vine just steals it.
Yeah, so he has a bow.
A bow, yeah.
Like a laser bow that, when you pull on it, creates the arrow.
Yeah.
A laser arrow, which is dope. He's got his sword. He's got his little blade thing that comes out, his little spinning blade thing that comes out of here.
Yeah,
and then he's like getting all his weapons ready.
It's almost like a boomerang because it returns back to him when you throw it. Yeah,
that or he calls it something like that.
Yeah.
As you said, while he's getting all his weapons ready, a vine thing starts coming and grabbing him, and then he sees it and he starts fighting it, and then he escapes the area that it's in, but he only has his sword now.
Yeah.
And he only used the bow once to shoot it, and then...
But that sword is dope as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Because it can turn it collapses. It can turn into where the handle turns sideways, where it's just down his arm, and he does this thing where he cuts the branch in half, and he just holds it like that.
That was
so
sick.
cool.
Yeah. The way he used his weapons was dope as hell in this movie.
Yeah.
And then... So he finally reaches outside of, the area that vine thing is, and then he comes across, like, this grassland, and...
Well, as he turns around, we see some, dragon flying and some other little thing flying.
I see creatures, right?
Yeah.
Of the
and then we
planet.
just see how savage this land is. Because, there's this creature hanging from underneath, some cliff, and it just eats whatever flies right by it. I was like, what the fuck? And, it's just murder all the time.
Yeah, and then we see a little creature being eaten by another creature who then eats that one and then eats that one. And then we're like, what the hell's going on? So then it gets back to the Yautja, and he comes across this grass, and he tries to walk in it, but then the grass looks like it has ice all over it.
Yeah.
Over each blade of grass. And then when he tries to walk, it cuts him.
Yeah.
And then we see a little creature by him. And then that creature runs in there. But
you jumped over ahead. The first field he goes through is the one that explodes with the plant. That's where he finds Tessa. Yeah. Or not, Thea, I mean.
No, but that happened after that.
Yeah, that's after.
Yeah.
No,
Because he realizes he can't go through there, so he goes a different way.
Really?
Yeah, that happens after.
Because he goes through those blades with
here
Thea.
he has Thea because he's like, you're a creature I haven't seen before.
But I thought he saw that, left, got Thea, and then went back that way.
No.
No?
We only see the blades once.
Oh. Because he saw that stuff without Thea on his back. That's where he grabs the trees and he makes a little harness for her, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes back to the thing. Okay.
No,
I only remember
I think we
her.
only see the blades of glass. The grass that's like glass once.
Twice.
Is it twice?
Yeah.
Twice. One in the beginning, when he's with Thea, and then one towards the end when he's making weapons out of the grass.
Right. Correct.
Oh, so that's when he's by himself.
Yes.
There.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that happened first.
No,
No.
that's
okay.
way there at the end.
Okay, cool.
Because he makes
All
like
right.
that whip thing or whatever.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah. So he
Get over
goes.
here with it.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, what?
He does the get over here.
Oh yeah.
So you're right. So he goes to this field that has these like little pods, and like when you get close to it, they like go on defense and start swelling.
Yeah.
And then if you hit them, they shoot out thorns.
You don't have to hit them. I think even if you just get close enough to them, they explode.
Well, no, if you get close, they swell.
Right.
But if you touch them or hit them, then they shoot out. Because remember, later on, he plants them, and then that little creature thing spits at them, and when it hits it, then they explode.
Right, because it exploded.
Yeah.
Right, because it only explodes when it gets hit.
No, but the little things explode. That's why it exploded. As he was running through the field, it was exploding. He wasn't
'Cause he's
touching
hitting
them.
them.
He wasn't
No.
touching them. No, they just explode.
It's just as soon as you get closer to it, it explodes.
Because I remember when the first one goes off, it shoots them all out, and then that's what causes all the other ones to explode. And that's why he starts running, because one of them
there
goes
was an
off.
Impact.
Right.
That's why.
That's
But
what I'm
the
saying, that
first
the
one-
impact makes them
But you
shoot
don't
out.
have to.
but-
The first one, when he was running through, they all just exploded. He didn't touch all the other ones
But
around
he
him.
started running because...
One exploded because he got close to it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you don't-
thought
As soon
you had
as
to
he
touch
got-
it. Okay.
As soon as he got real close, or was it that he got real close to it, or was it that the dragon dropped something?
the dragon had dropped those some things too. Yeah,
So that's my point.
but you don't
No.
have
And
to
then
touch it to explode.
Yeah, because he
You could
wasn't
just
even
be
going
close.
towards it. He was like testing it. He was
yeah,
like
and all
going-
it did was
So
swell
if
up.
that's why, because he didn't go too close to it for it to
Yeah.
explode.
Okay. I don't know. I still think it has to be hit in order for it to explode.
doesn't.
That's what I saw. And I didn't see him go straight to it and then it explode. I only ever seen them go off because they were hit. Like towards the end and stuff like that. And that's why the thing dropped that stuff, made them start exploding, and then he starts running, and then all the shrapnel starts making those other ones explode. So,
I mean, yeah, impact
I don't know if
makes them
there's a way to
explode,
research that.
but it exploded. It exploded. The first one exploded, and no one touched it.
Right, but I thought that was because the creature dropped that thing.
Mm-mm.
You're talking about before that? Before he started running?
Yeah.
Oh. I only ever seen it
But either
the
way.
way I described it. But
So that
okay.
happens. So he bargains with Tessa. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Thea.
Yeah. She tells him that she can take him to that creature, I almost said
Basilisk?
basilisk. Yeah, so she's like, I could take you there. I've been there. He did this. Oh, she's without a bottom half. She's
Yeah.
only torso.
Well,
And
she's
she's
like, I
strapped
can
to
help you
something.
kill that dragon. I just need a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So he throws that fucking.
I need something to free myself.
Oh yeah,
So she's like, throw me that blade you have, and I can help you.
yeah.
So then he gets stuck with one of those, and those paralyze you for the creature to come and eat you. So then, as he's getting paralyzed, he throws a thing at her, and then she frees herself. And then, when the creature comes to eat him, she attacks it and kills it. And then
And like brutally.
we don't see it.
Well,
we don't
right.
see
We just
her
see
attack
blood.
it. Yeah.
just everywhere. But
we
like
see it from
we
like
know
the
it's
Yelch's
brutal.
view. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's like covered in his blood and stuff. And then he like just puts her on his back and walks, and this is where they get to the grass part, right? And
Yes.
then he kind of takes vines or something and makes a harness for him to carry her,
Yeah.
so his arms are free.
And she tells him to hurry through there because something was gonna get them.
Mm-hmm.
We find out it's like some weird thing that like hangs from them or whatever.
Oh yeah,
She has a name
she
for it.
called it something.
Yeah, so like they get to the blades of grass, and then he starts climbing the tree, and that's when we see the baby basilisk.
Well, we don't
No.
know that yet.
We don't know that yet.
Basilisk?
Oh,
What's the name of it?
I don't know. I was
I-
trying to look for it. I can't find
The callus. Sorry, callus or ballast. I keep getting
We're gonna
confused.
call it monster.
Yes, whatever. So we don't know it's the baby monster, but we see this monster, and she's like, that's when you said that she like I've never seen you before.
Uh-huh.
And then he hardens and rolls through the fucking thing.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So then he starts. She's like, "Well, we'll just go around." He's like, "You give up too easily."
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking funny.
Uh-huh.
They climb up there. He cuts the tree. That thing falls down. And then how do they get chased back into the woods?
So he starts fighting the monster and he cuts the head off, and then he thinks he won, and then the head like just reaches like it like grows tentacles and then grabs it and puts his head back on. And then
You're
from there he
not
starts
talking about
running.
what I'm talking about.
Then what are you talking about?
When they're in the grass. What,
Yeah.
What? That's no. He's not fighting the.
So then when he goes up, she's like,
The only thing that regenerates are the baby and the big
right.
monster.
But so you said that he's like, you give up too easy. That's when he went up the tree and then he starts vining through the tree, and then
Yeah.
the thing tries to get him.
Yeah.
And she goes, "That's what I was talking about." And then that's how he escapes that way. But then I forget, when does he fight that the monster?
The
thing?
monster not anytime soon. That's
Okay.
not what I'm talking about. That's like way down the road.
So I
because
just remember that part where he's swinging through, and then
Because he
That's-
cuts the tree in half and it falls down.
that's when he's fighting the monster.
No.
Yeah, because why else would he
It
cut
is
the
a
tree?
callus.
Calyx? Okay.
Yeah.
Calyx. Calyx, so like with a C?
With a K.
With a K? Okay,
K.
but not a G.
Calyx.
Calyx, okay. So, yeah, because that's what he uses the tree to be able to fight that thing. Or is it a... Oh, no, it's a different
No.
one.
Yes, it's a
the one
different
with
monster,
the big-ass,
horn.
like, horn thing.
Yeah, and it's
okay,
walking
yeah.
through the blades of, like, the
Go ahead. Yeah,
grass like that.
yeah, I was thinking you were trying to describe a different part.
I think he gets chased back into the woods by that thing, no?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when that whatever plant situation starts eating him, trying to eat him, and it picks him up. And he's like, "Is this
She
the
doesn't
bat?"
call them the lilies, does she?
I don't know what she calls it. I really can't remember that. But
Okay.
then the little baby comes and saves him,
Mm-hmm.
and hardens and gets inside the mouth. So when he goes to eat them,
His tooth breaks. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he drops them,
Uh-huh.
and then they get away. And then this part's cute. So like they go to the top of a mountain range, and because they ended up killing that monster, right?
Yeah, so they set up camp for the night around fire and stuff.
Oh no, they killed the horn monster thingy.
Yeah, that's
it
what I'm
was.
talking about,
Yeah, he killed the horn monster thing, and then they cut it up, and he made food from it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
They go make camp at the top of the mountain or whatever around a fire, and then go.
that part's cute.
Yeah.
So like the little baby Callisk is like trying to eat his food, and he's like, ugh. So he looks at the
Every time he goes to reach for, he's like, no. Like,
yeah. He looks at Thea, and he's like, "You want some?" She's like, "Oh no, I don't eat." She's like, "But I think Bud wants some."
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
I'll
he's
smile,
just
like,
smiling at him.
"You gonna
Yeah.
feed me, bro, or what?" And then I wonder if, because she put that mode on so that way she can speak in English, but any species around her would understand their language. Do you think the baby is understanding what she's saying? Bless you.
I think so.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
Because I kind of got nods to like, because the baby laughed at certain things that she said or whatever.
Well, yeah, she said that. She goes, where she did that mode, or basically like a universal language. She goes, "You can hear me." She goes, "But any other creature or any other language understands me as well." And like, but I didn't understand was why it wasn't coming off as like she was speaking his Yautja language, but why was it coming off as English to us? But whenever he spoke, it wasn't. Yeah, because like, all right, we're seeing her speak, but it's coming out in English.
Yeah.
So why is it when he spoke that actual same language, it wasn't coming out as English?
I'm glad that they didn't because it.
Well, that makes sense because that's her way of speaking,
Right.
and that's how we understand it from her.
Right.
Because we're like, I guess,
Yeah, I would rather not Yacha not speak
English. That would have been weird as hell. Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
Okay, so, but that was throwing me. I was like, well, why is it? It's not coming out as English for him.
Because
It
he
was
doesn't
just
have the voice changer thing.
yeah,
right?
that's what she has, where
Yeah.
it changes it for, and then we're just
Yeah.
understanding.
I would imagine it's probably some type of frequency to make them.
Well, not only that, and I think they did it that way too, because it'd be too much subtitle reading.
Oh, absolutely.
She speaks a lot, so it'd be too much subtitle reading. But
Oh yeah, it's
okay.
like she doesn't stop yapping.
Yeah.
he makes fun of her about it.
Literally, yeah. So, so they're on the top of the mountain, and then he finally gives
The baby Ballas.
the baby
Callus,
Callus the food,
But
and then
But well, at this point, Bud, yeah,
that's his name, Bud, and then he spits on him,
yeah.
and then she's like, "Aw," she's like, "He's marking you." As
first
his,
he gets pissed off. He's like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?"
yeah,
Yeah.
he's about to like attack it, and then she's like, "No, he's marking you." She's like,
You're part of his pack.
"Yeah, you're part of his pack," and then he's just like, he like nods at her or
Yeah.
whatever.
And that's
So
when she
then-
talks about the wolf.
Yeah, which is, and this is a good thing that he did that Bud did that to him. We'll find out later.
Oh my God,
why.
yeah.
So, so the next day goes.
Well,
they get
you skipped the cute part where
Well-
like he gets a rock and he lays on the rock.
where he copies
He copies him. He pulls out his sword and he like looks at it and then he grabs a
grabs a
branch
stick.
and lights it on fire.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like smiling. I'm like, oh my God, that's so fucking
Yeah, so
cute.
they're getting ready for bed, and the Yacha like grabs a rock, and then the Bud
use it
grabs
as
a
a
little
pillow.
rock, yeah, as a pillow, and then the Yacha
Doesn't he like
Dak-
stretch or something?
yeah,
he
sees
stretches
him,
too?
sees what he's doing, and then he's like, so then he starts to test him, and he does something.
Yeah.
And he pulls out the sword, and then it lights up with that blue
Blue. It's
or
red.
red beam on it,
Yeah.
on the sword, on the edge of the sword, and then he grabs a stick and then just lights it on fire. It was like, it was so funny. And then
And
they
then
finally
he
just
screams. He does like a gaucho like
Yeah.
and then the little fucking guy is like
yeah, it was really cute. It was really fun. And that's the kind of the like type of comedy stuff we were talking about.
yeah, like it was so unexpected,
Yeah.
but it was super cute and it wasn't obnoxious. It was
yeah,
like, all right.
it was like adding to like, oh, they're bonding. Like
Yeah.
this is funny. Yeah. So the next day happens, and then they get to one of the base of Thea's.
Well, I guess
people.
before we get to that part, a key
Something else happens?
a key conversation was the wolf part
Oh yeah, go
because
ahead.
she explains that the wolf is because it happens after. So before they get to the
happens inside that capsule thing, right?
no, it happens at the
when
water.
They're is it in the water?
That-
I
yeah.
thought it was when they were camping.
She talks about the wolf, but then that the wolf works in a pack, and then he gets up early in the morning and leaves the Bud, and so she's all pissed off and kind of giving him the cold shoulder, and they're by the water, and he's like cleaning up and drinking from the water, and
Oh, and that's what she goes into it.
yeah, then she goes into the lure of like what a wolf is, and a wolf like isn't the main person of the pack, or is the main person of the pack, but it protects the pack. It's not the one that does all the hunting. It's the one that protects the pack from other bigger creatures or whatever. And he's like, well, I'm the wolf, and I'm gonna be the best hunter.
yeah.
And so like that dialogue was important to how the story develops. From
Yeah,
there, you know what I mean?
for
So
sure.
that's why I want to skip past that part. And then they find out he finds a
A tooth.
tooth, yeah, from the callus, and it turns out that this is where he comes to drink. So
Oh yeah, so then he knows to stake that out, right?
Yeah.
So then, but that's where they go and get to one of their bases,
that's
right?
yeah, the base that got like wrecked by the callus.
Yeah. So then,
And her legs are there.
so they put
There
her.
you are.
They put her on a like bed thing, and she attaches herself, and she starts to run like basically diagnostics and tries to get the legs reattached to her, and then in the middle of that the callus comes, right, and separates her legs again. She's like,
Well,
oh
I
come
think
on.
he gets-
No. It's like she talks to
Oh,
this guy and
she
tells him to
says
leave.
she calls her people, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Sorry.
she tells him to leave
Yeah.
because her people are coming and they're going to end up killing him
Yeah.
because they're there for the monster as
That's
well.
right. That's right. Sorry.
And
Yeah.
then he gets pissed off.
Yeah.
So
well,
then-
there's a couple of jokes in there. He's like, it's easier to walk now, and she's like, oh yeah, now that I have legs. He's like, no, for me,
Yeah.
because I gotta
'Cause
fucking
he's
carry you
carrying her,
around.
yeah.
I can
So-
imagine because she's all, what, metal?
Yeah.
So
I would
it's heavy as
imagine,
fuck.
But I
yeah.
imagine she might be light because she's like some type of synthetic. Like I don't know if she's.
Probably the outside is synthetic, but not.
Yeah, but
it's not like Terminator metal. Where
right,
it's like
right,
huge,
right. It's a
heavy.
little bit. It's more like
gotta be lightweight.
Well,
Plus, look at how she's able to move and jump around and stuff. That's
yeah.
gotta be
So
lightweight.
think about the iRobot. So iRobot, those robots are actually made by the Wayland Yutani.
I saw this. iRobot might be tied to Alien.
Yeah.
And that it's the same company that makes the robots, and iRobot is the same company in
Makes
Alien.
the synths.
Yeah. So they might be like early generations.
That's
of
like
that.
first gen. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. I saw the video. I was like, what? Because in the iRobot, in the dream sequence, when when we see his accident, Will Smith's accident, the robot that saves him, you could see the W on the neck part of him.
WM,
The Wayland company or
Wayland
whatever
Mata-
their logo. I think it is WM because Wayland Montana or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Is the garbage company?
yeah,
Waste management.
right? Waste management company. But yeah,
Maybe it's a front company. They're not even a waste management.
oh no,
Yeah.
it's happening. But yeah, so that's a little fun fact for you guys. So yeah, so then she tells him like, I call my people. You have to go, or they're gonna capture you. Blah blah blah. So then they get there, and then the callus comes and starts freaking out.
I guess we skipped a part because we didn't talk about Tessa going to the crash site of his ship and getting his stuff.
Oh, that did happen when they got there. When they got
in their journey or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's when they fell asleep. Then she got to it. Like around that time where they set up
because
camp.
we didn't even bring up that
When they were falling asleep, that's when she was getting repaired.
That's
Tessa,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
that they've had Tessa the whole time.
So it
Not
turns
Tessa,
out,
Thea.
no, Tessa.
No, Tessa.
Tessa.
Thea's the one we're following.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay,
Thea's
Tessa.
the half of droid right now.
Yeah.
So Tessa, she's like, she got wrecked by the ballast or callus. Oh, I keep calling it ballast. No, by the callus.
Because Harry Potter.
Yeah, right.
Basilisk.
And so she gets wrecked and like she's all scratched up, her eyes all messed up, and they
wonky ass eye, like
yeah,
all white and shit.
And they put her in this. It reminded me of the Age of Ultron, how it printed Vision, the cradle. So it
how it makes skin and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of that.
It was basically another cradle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was pretty cool. But then like it brought her back, and then they're talking to Mother, which I don't know who Mother is yet, and it's not spelled like Mother. It's Muthr or something like that, right?
Something.
It never explains who Mother is.
We don't. We
It's
don't
just
know
the
what that
ones who made them.
Yeah.
It's the company or it's whoever made.
I would
that made
imagine
them.
it's like in Tron Ares where Dillinger was like.
Yeah, it's the humans that made them. Like that's how they communicate to them or operate through them or whatever. That's like the company. Or like you said, like Tron. That's the program that controls them and talks to them and all that stuff. They report to. Yeah, but yeah, that's a good thing to note that's not explained and it doesn't go into it.
And I think this has potential for. Well, it ends like there's going to be another one. So this has potential to be a trilogy.
Do the ending. Also,
I hope they explain who Mother is.
Yeah,
they'd have to. I think they will in the next one because then that's who.
Especially because Thea is with Dak and baby Callus.
Bud.
Bud, yeah. Oh, Bud. I just keep calling him. I'll call him Bud now.
Yeah.
So Bud, and they're like a trio situation now. So like, I think the Wayland Yutani Corporation is gonna come looking for Thea in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is my fucking synth not where I need it to be? You know, why did it go rogue?
True.
So
all right. So then, so they were at the ship and they grabbed a lot of his weapons.
Yeah. So she grabbed like a grenade.
The toy. We never brought up a toy that him and his brother bonded over.
Yeah, I didn't realize what the toy was going to be until later, but yeah. That was...
That's fucking hilarious. All right, so so they went and got all his weapons from his ship.
She plays with a grenade that's like an ice grenade, and she's like, you can see it in her eyes, like, this is how I trap the callus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just freeze the fucking thing because slicing it, realizing that like you can shoot it, regens.
We don't know that it regens.
Oh, not yet. Huh?
Well, she does.
Yeah.
At this point, Tessa knows because she got her ass beat.
Yeah.
You know, so she's like, I'm gonna freeze this motherfucker.
Yeah. So all right. So then once they get to where Tessa is, what happens?
That's when so Dak starts fighting him. the callus, and
He calls it.
Yeah.
yeah,
He calls it there.
mm-hmm.
And then, does he call it there because the team arrived?
I
Do you
think they
think-
get back at Thea because she's like, "Oh, my team's coming.
Yeah.
You better go," because they were both also hunting it.
As a way to
he's
get
like,
rid
you
of
know
them.
what?
I
I'm
think
gonna
they
catch
hear-
this creature before they do. So he calls it right away as
Yeah.
she's getting repaired.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because I think they hear it. They hear it roaring
Mm-hmm.
while he's still in the room with her, and he's like, "Oh, I'm
On
gonna
the way there,
Yeah.
yeah.
No. While they're in the room, while she's like repairing herself,
Oh, yeah.
it roars in the background, and that's why he's like, let them come. I'm gonna catch it myself first. Like they're not gonna take my trophy."
Oh, right, yeah.
And then that's why. So he doesn't. He calls it when he walks out in the middle of the wreckage
Of like
he
basically
screams.
where to come.
Yeah, he screams to kind of like intimidate it, like that, like primal roar. I
Yeah.
guess, you know what I mean. And so that's how he calls him technically.
mhm.
But he was like, "Come, bitch, let's fight." And
Yeah.
he's like, "Ooh, damn, I might have bit off more than I could chew."
Yeah, after he sees what happens. So it gets there, starts wreaking havoc, basically destroys their team.
Yeah.
And then he starts fighting it, and that's when he like uses a tree to get to it because there's the grass there, right?
Well, no, there's no wreck to the team.
No.
The team gets wrecked a little bit in the vine situation.
Oh,
And they start they go from
all right to
Yeah.
getting there, right?
yeah, from
Mhm.
bullets to
Yeah.
flame a blowtorch.
So when he fights it, the team hasn't arrived yet.
No.
You're right. Okay.
No, because she walks up and just drops the freeze grenade and freezes both of them.
That's right, and that's how they capture him.
Yeah.
Okay, so he fights it, and he's doing fucking really good against it.
Yeah,
like kicking
well,
its ass.
we thought
Yeah.
he was.
So then he does his badass move where he
Cuts his tail
like
off.
jumps, but cuts the tail off, but then he jumps and like cuts the head clean off, and then we think that's it, and then like fucking.
Well,
I
no,
forget where else we seen
the
this.
tail gets cut off, and then it regens. He's like, "All right, cool, I got to go for the head." So then when he goes for the head, and the head completely separates, he thinks he won at that point, and then it just like
We've
reaches
seen
out
it-
and brings the
Yeah,
head
we've
back.
seen this before. Where have we seen that in?
What?
Something regen, but regen like that. Venom, The Last Dance. The creatures hunting venom.
Oh
Whenever
yeah,
you cut
yeah,
it,
yeah.
it goes and it regens
How's it do it?
exactly the same. Exactly the same way.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I didn't realize till just now that that's where I've seen that before.
Well, I looked when I saw the callus and then regen like that. I was like, "Is it kind of like a symbiote ish?"
No, because that's the creature itself. That's
Right.
just its genetic makeup is maybe similar to that, but in
Maybe
that
it has
aspect,
like a DNA of that.
Yeah, maybe it's some type of. I mean, it's not a symbiote, but it's symbiote-esque, where
It's
it
like
has
a
that.
cousin.
it's like
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
or it's like that type of alien.
Yeah,
Where like that is part of their genetic makeup
Yeah.
like that? Okay. So so then it reattaches its head and then it's like ready for round 2 and then that's when
well, he does a couple like cool things. Like he gets thrown around a few times.
Yeah.
and he gets thrown back into the same room where Thea's.
and then that's what separates their legs.
She's
right?
like, "Come on!"
And then her legs are just like kicking.
Which she kind of kicks ass as 2 separate pieces.
Oh.
We're going to talk about that later. Yeah, I'm not going to get
Yeah.
to that yet. It was fucking dope. I like how they did that
Yeah.
a lot. That was one of my favorite scenes. But so it separates her legs and then she's just torso again. But Tessa's team comes and she throws that freeze grenade
yeah.
and freezes both of them, the Yautja and the Callus. And then they capture the Callus, put it in a little, like, not a
You
little.
forgot
but
one part
What?
where the callus is about to
Eat him. Oh, yeah.
But then smells something
He's like,
on him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that happens
and
here?
then he gets frozen.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
because
stops,
he
and then
steps on
that's
him.
when they see the little thing, and then they.
Oh,
freeze
okay.
up.
I didn't know. I thought that happened at a different part. Okay.
No.
So he's in the fight. The Callus pins the Yautja Dak.
Yeah.
And then he goes to eat him, and then he smells his face, and he smells where Bud spit on him.
Yeah,
And when he smells it, he stops. When this happened,
Sandy called it. She's
she
like-
did too. She's like, "That's his mom." She's like, "Cause the face kind of looks like it." And then I was like, "What?" I was like, "That'd be crazy."
Yeah.
And then, sure enough, well, you guys have already seen it. It was the mama.
Yeah.
And then she smelled her kid. She's like, "Oh, you're part of his people." She's like, "Oh, you're my friend. You're my boy's friend. Okay,
You're my son's bestie.
Yeah, you're
All
my
right.
son's friend. I'm so sorry." And then the team comes and freezes them and capture them. So then the Yautja's strapped to like
down
to a table, and then
in some transport like vehicle situation.
And then not Tessa, what is her name? Thea. Thank you.
Thea's like, she's against the wall, like,
harnessed up, and then they connected her. Which, dude, the way that they
put through the ear,
dude. Oh, it's like
a
needle.
When you put the needle in, so
right in the ear holes.
When I saw it the second time, I told Sophie, I was like, oh, like when you put the
Q-tip?
Yes. I was like, you ever clean your Q-tip so good and your eyes roll like that? So she's like, yeah, actually, yeah.
That's a huge Q-tip, dude. Whenever they do that, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh man. So that's apparently, I guess, how they connect to them.
Yeah.
And then,
well, it's how they download all the data that they just like observed or witnessed through everything.
I'm saying it couldn't have been a USB thing behind the ear, like just click. Like it has to be a fucking
easily hackable.
I think it's just the port is just inside the ear. Says, like you said, protected. I guess the best way to protect the port to download, or that's just the base of inside the brain would be where all the data is. So
that's why it goes straight into there and it goes right into the middle.
That's crazy.
And boom, good to go.
I think so do like fucking what is it, Matrix in the back of the neck.
Oh, see, that makes sense. The Matrix,
that would have been
cool. So that'd been a lot easier too, and less gross. So then, that's where Tessa meets Thea again, and then she's like, "Oh, you are alive," and then she starts going off about this whole, like, you know, what they're there to do and what they're gonna do with the Yautja and this and
she's
that.
like, Mother's gonna be happy that you we were able to do get the callus and the Yautja.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, well, the Yautja's not really all that valuable.
It's not our mission and stuff like that. Yeah.
The weapons are cool, but not.
She tries to convince that to not tell Mother about the Yautja or like give the Yautja to Mother and stuff like that, and then.
Well, basically because they're gonna kill him to dissect him to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So then.
I guess we missed in the beginning because Thea explains that her and Tessa aren't like normal synths, where they've been given the ability to almost create emotion. You know what I mean? And kind of think on their own and not necessarily just take orders. They're allowed to create this, you know.
Yeah. Well, she says that they're like sisters.
Well, he calls them sisters. Dax says, "Oh, is that your sister?"
Oh.
Like, oh, yeah. I guess she is my sister.
We are like sisters, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he talks about, oh, I guess we skipped
his brother.
that part. Yeah, the brother. She's like, you know, why did your dad kill your brother? And
he doesn't say.
He doesn't. He doesn't answer. Yeah.
He keeps it to him, and then.
But Tessa uses that against him when she starts talking shit. She's like, "Is that?"
So they try interrogating him, and then, Thea starts talking to him in his language, and we hear her speak his language. And I like the way that they did this because they do that to show that the other synth can't understand them. And he's like, "What are you asking? Or why are you speaking in his language?"
Oh yeah, the normal synths.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm asking him questions," and then he's like, "Well, ask him what that thing does," and it was the toy. And then he goes, "Tell him it's a kid's toy," and then tell him to open it. And then he opens it, and what happens is something like
it explodes. It's like a bomb.
Right? Yeah, and then. That happens, and then Thea's like, "That's a kid's toy."
She's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, what kind of kid's toy you guys play with? And then that frees Dak, and then he fights some of them, and then
he hides behind the table, and then the back door opens up. He jumps out.
Thea opens it, and she's like, "Leave," and then he dumps out, and then
he kind of falls out of it.
I thought he jumped out.
He jumps, but then he like rolls.
Oh yeah, then he falls. Yeah, but he jumped out of the thing, and then they like deactivate Thea. They turn her off or something, right? Or they just ask her, or no, they just leave, right?
Yeah.
But they also like between when they were having a conversation with Thea and Tessa was like why are you starting to be like this? Have feelings towards another creature?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
she's
she's
like
kinda
trying to
yeah.
figure her out, like why all of a sudden, or why are you why'd you create this kind of a thing?
Yeah.
It's like weird.
And she's like, "Oh, we're made to like understand creatures' emotions and stuff like that." And it turns out that they do that so that they can manipulate them.
Yeah.
So like that's the reason why they're empathetic and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
but
then-
she was confused more that she was actually liking that
Yeah.
creature and friending that
Yeah.
creature
Yeah.
instead of like you're still supposed to betray. And
Yeah, manipulate them. Yeah. So then,
Because Tessa was meant to be the field one, the one that's like the muscle, and Thea was the one that was supposed to be like the lab rat.
mhm.
So that was her first mission that she went out with Tessa. She speaks about that later. But
Yeah.
that was the first time she went out, and they ended up catching, running into the Kalisk and then getting into a big dumb fight, and then, Tessa got her ass whooped. But I think Thea always had an elevated like sense of emotion because she was always tampering with experiments and stuff like that. So I think, and that's why Tessa goes, to Mother and says that she's like defected or something like that, right? That's what she called her, defected.
She's
and then
something
she wants
like
to
that, yeah.
decommission her or something like that. Right?
Yeah. And then it says to destroy her, right?
Yeah, it gave me the same thing from Tron Ares when Ares and what's the chick's name?
Athena, right? Or Thea, something like that?
Athena. Yeah, Athena.
yeah.
And she's like, yeah, he's not, not made her master control now because he was defective or whatever. It gave me that same dynamic.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
So
All right, so then let's fast forward a little bit. So we get to the really good part. Dak goes to their base and he tries. So first he creates weapons
yeah,
using the land, straight hunter. So he takes the blades of grass. He takes the
Well,
vines.
before all that,
What?
when he goes back to the crash site, who does he see on
Oh,
the big
Bud.
footprint?
he sees
Bud.
Bud, and I think
yeah.
that's when he
Bud
realized.
grew. No. Bud is
No,
still small. Sorry.
it's still
Yeah.
small.
Yeah,
he
he sees
realized
Bud.
that Bud is the child of the
Yeah.
Kalisk.
Yeah.
That's when he realizes it.
Yeah, that's right. And then from there he creates weapons.
And then from there, he spits on Bud.
Oh, that's right. I
Oh,
forgot about that.
yeah.
He spit on Bud,
Oh,
and Bud is
that's
like, "All right, cool."
They give
He's
each
like,
other
"All
the
right, we
tool.
boys." He gave him the hot tool. Oh wow, that's a different movie. So then they create weapons. We skipped over a part before, but like of when they were traveling, they come up to these places with like slugs, and she's like, "All you have to do, they're just hungry," so they feed them like these little pellets.
They're flies, and she catches them with honey.
Oh, okay. Well, she says
No,
you can
she
catch
says
more
it's-
flies with honey than
Then you
with,
can with vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
the analogy
So-
she
But
uses.
she gives them like
But they're
little
not like
pellet
slugs.
things.
They're more like eels.
They're eels.
Okay,
It says
yeah.
a spitter eel is said on the
Okay, so then
Okay, cool.
yeah, eel's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
The slugs, I would say, were those like, or not slugs.
the bomb.
Yeah, the caterpillar slug-looking thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I thought he was gonna eat that thing, and then he lifted it up and like.
He almost did. Yeah.
And then
yeah.
he threw it, and boom, he's like,
So
oh shit.
he's creating weapons. He gets vines, and then he takes the blades of grass that are like glass, and he puts it on the end of a vine. He creates basically a whip.
Yeah. And he takes the callous tooth and makes like a
blade, right? Or like a little
like a
knife.
hand situation.
Yeah, like
blade.
a little knife, and then creates a bunch of cool ass weapons, and then he takes out most of the like
What does he use for his
Squad?
His two knives that come out of his. Doesn't he use something? Does he use the blades from the grass?
It was the blade that comes out of here.
Yeah, he uses that, right?
He uses that as like an actual blade, like a side blade. I think.
No. He has, you know how like when they hit it, like two blades come out of their gauntlet that they have. He uses the grass, right?
Oh, I think he uses the grass there and on the whip.
Yeah, right.
On the whip, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he creates a few more, but then with those spitting eels, he basically buddies up with one and is riding on his shoulder, and that acts as the fucking missile
Yeah.
launcher thing. The three laser dots that are on their shoulder acts as that basically, and he sets traps, and then he just goes in on the squad and starts killing them, taking them all out, and then he comes up to Thea, and she's just torso again, turns on, but as he gets there, fucking Thea's legs are walking around, taking out soldiers with just the legs.
So he gets
sick as fuck.
He frees the legs, right?
Who?
Dak.
Freeze them?
He frees the legs because they're still in the little room.
Yeah, they were separated.
Yeah. So no. The legs were in the room, stuck underneath the table.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, he lifts the table, right? And then the legs start walking.
Then he just follows the
legs.
legs.
Then that's how he gets to that base. That's right. So then
it reminded me of that Disney movie of the two boys that have the legs of the dad. That Disney cartoon movie. Or you've never seen it? Where they're like kind of like wizard or something.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen it?
I don't know.
You didn't give enough information for me to figure out what you're saying.
It's because the dad passed away, and then one of the boys.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The Way Home. It was. I think Chris Pratt was the voice. It was like a wish, and they were trying to bring the dad back, but they only got up to the legs, and then the wish got interrupted. Onward Home or something like that. Onward something like that.
I haven't seen it. I know what you're talking about though.
It's a cute movie, yeah. But I know what you're talking about, because it is just the legs. Yeah. Well, anyway, so the legs get to Thea, but then they keep
the legs are just walking through the camp and just don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like just walking right through
undetected. Yeah. So then,
but I like how it when it comes with the two what are they called? Sims.
The synths?
Synths.
Yeah.
When
like
there's
synthetic.
like two of them guarding something, and then it's somehow like the legs sense it, and then it drops down like it's dead.
To play dead, it's straight up.
Yeah.
Andy's coming. It's like doo.
Yeah.
And then back up and it walks away. Yeah. So, but then when he gets to Thea, they keep getting interrupted with guards coming. So then the legs and Thea are fighting two different guards, and they do badass like combos together.
Yeah.
And then the fucking legs did this cool ass move where it did a flip and then lands on one and then snaps its neck with just the legs and then walks over to Thea.
Yeah,
so sick.
So dope.
That was the coolest like for me fight scene.
Yeah.
It was dope as hell. So then she finally connects herself, right?
Yeah.
But how does she do it? Like she just like harnesses herself in?
No,
or
it looks like the table there. Because she was in that yellow box, the table, like the little workstation right there, looks like
that's right. She does go to the table, and
I think it had it there.
Yeah, and it connects her.
Yeah,
You're right.
The gun thing, and she's like,
yeah, okay. So she does that, and then they start fighting the squad, and then is it this where Tessa comes in that robot thing?
Not quite yet. So
what happens before that? I can't
they're
remember.
like, she's like, all right, let's go. Let's get out of here. And he's like, no, I gotta. This is when Dak tells Thea that like, no, that's his mother. Like,
you gotta free the. I gotta go free the callus. It's his mother.
And then she's like, what? She's like, oh shit.
She's like, say what? She's like, oh, it is. Yeah.
So then from there, that's when they gotta go together. And this is when Dak is just kneeled down, kind of like meditating, and he sets up that death trap for all the synths.
Yeah,
that was fucking dope.
Big ass squad comes, and then when they get close to him, the little eel thing spits at both of those pods, or like basically C4. He's kind of set it up, on containers, and then the eel goes. He does the Haktua, and he hits the it hits the things. They explode and they take out the entire fucking squad. Yeah, it was a massive amount of them. Takes them all out, and then he gets up and he's like, all right, it's time to go get Callus. And then
that's when she shows up with the big robot.
So he's fighting that, and then they free it, right?
Yeah.
And then it helps.
Well, Thea frees it, and she's with Bud. The cutest thing ever is like she tells Bud to stay here, and then she puts like a raincoat on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then she goes and frees it.
And then
she goes to guards, and then the guards think that, or she tries to play it off like she's Tessa.
Yeah.
And then the guards are like, all right, well then what's the last command you gave us? And then she's like, she gets found out.
No, he doesn't ask that. She goes, why aren't you trying to stop it, whatever? He's like, because you told me to make sure that the
But
Callus...
he asks her a question, and he's like, what's the last thing you told us to do? And then that's when she gets found out. So then she kills those two guards, and then Bud comes and helps her, right?
No, so she goes, she does the eye twitch thing, looks like her, and she's like, why aren't you...
she fixes her eye to look like like
Tessa.
Tessa's eye.
And
Yeah.
she's like, why aren't you trying to, stop the what's the
Yautja?
desk? Yautja,
Yeah.
yeah. And then she's like, you told me to secure the callus and make sure it gets in there. And she's like, oh, well, why aren't you doing that? He's like, that's what he seems confused.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, well, what are we supposed to do about her? What about him? And then that's when
Oh, I thought she kills the guards.
she kills that
him
guard.
after.
After he sees the little guy.
Yeah, because she's
okay.
like, bruh, my cover's fucking
That's
blown
what it
now.
was. Okay.
'cause
She's
Bud is in the back
In a
pretending-
raincoat.
In a raincoat.
And then just looking at her like, I'm
Hey.
here. Yeah.
and she
then
like
she's
rolls her
"This
eyes like,
fucking
bruh.
guy." She's like, oh, this guy. All right. Kill
Yeah.
the guard. All right. Let's go. And then she frees the callus. Okay.
That was
Yeah.
fucking cute.
Yeah. So it was so funny.
He just like
Yeah. he's
trots up.
hey, just like a little kid. So then they fight Tessa, and they break down the machine a little bit, and then Tessa does something.
The callus swallows her.
Oh, and she breaks out of it,
Yeah.
killing the mom.
Yes.
And then
Well, she freezes him from the inside. out.
yeah,
With
and
her inside.
yeah, and then it then explodes, and she comes out of it, and then I forgot what happens to her.
He kills her. Well, no. Does Bud kill her?
Bud does her, or the Yautja. I can't remember
No, I
which
think
one.
the Yautja does. The Yautja does. Because he needs her as a trophy.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah. The Yautja kills her.
he takes off her head, right?
Yeah.
And then, so that happens there, and then they leave to return to his planet.
Yeah. Which I guess they fixed his ship.
Yeah,
Because, like,
well, remember his ship stood like in upper atmosphere, and he took that pod down.
no.
Yes,
They
The
got
whole-
destroyed, and so that's why he flew out.
that's why the pod came down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because she
Oh, you're
walks
right.
up to his ship.
That's why his ship is crash landing on the
Yeah.
fucking planet. That's right. Okay. So yeah, so they fix the ship.
Yeah.
And then
apparently.
we're
I
just
was like,
gonna
we don't get to see that, bro.
We're just gonna suspend disbelief on that one. They fix it. They've got the tech. Why not, right? And then they go back to his home planet to his dad, and he has the head, and then he's like, oh, you're like, join my clan. You know, you've proven yourself. He's like, I have my own clan, and it's Thea and Bud, and Bud is grown. He's, we'll say, a teenager.
Probably.
Young adult-ish.
Yeah.
Because he's not fully big like his mom.
Yeah.
But he's getting there. He's already got the form and the stance and everything.
So Bud kind of reminds me of Groot.
Of Groot, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, pretty much, basically. And then the dad...
Well, this is a Disney property. So they
Okay.
pulled from a lot of other
yeah.
movies.
So then... he's like, well, if you're not going to be on my clan, then you're like an enemy or whatever. And then he starts to fight him. And this is a badass fight. So he's fighting him, and the dad puts on the cloak.
Yeah.
He goes invisible, and then the son's like, nah, fuck you, I got something for you. He hits the thrusters on his ship and blows dirt everywhere.
Yeah.
Like big dust all over the place. And you can see the dad. So he's fighting the dad, and he cuts
I
the dad's
feel
off.
like that's some cheating bullshit. Like if you're fighting one
Cloaking?
of your own, and then you know that guy's starting to beat
Yeah.
your ass, you're like, cloak.
Yeah, but
You're like,
I feel like their tech should be able to see through that.
Well, he doesn't have.
He's not
The
he doesn't have
helmet.
the helmet on, right?
Yeah.
Which I was kind of disappointed we didn't get to see him in the helmet, only in the beginning when he
Yeah.
was sparring with his brother.
Well, it didn't show that their helmets have tech in them.
Oh no, and also you have to become a clan member to get that helmet.
Correct.
So that's why he never wore it. That's true. And he didn't wear
And to
his
get
brother's.
his cloak.
Yeah, and to get the cloak, yeah.
But their helmets are just like helmets.
Yeah.
They're not how other predators, other Yautja had where it's like a helmet that has like
Infrared and all that.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if these are more a primitive clan or
They just don't have tech in those. that
right.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe that's an add-on.
their
an accessory.
weaponry is different from other Yautjas we've run
Yeah,
into.
yeah.
So
So, like I said,
I feel probably with him being with Thea, that's probably how he gets the tech.
oh, for sure.
but we also don't know that this is the same. It's not the same as we've seen in the other Predator movies, though.
Yeah, they're still Yautjas with different clans.
Yeah.
Because we know that their planet is like
Latinos, white people, kind of Chinese people.
Yeah.
There's different kind of Yautjas, I would imagine.
Well, Okay.
Yeah,
What
so
popped in my head was Star Wars, but okay.
oh yeah, so yeah, he fights his dad and he cuts his dad's arm off, the arm with the cloak, right?
Exactly like his brother.
Exactly
And
like
when
his brother.
he does it, he snags the little like force field that like
Yeah, the harness that held him down, the little like shackles,
yeah
the shackle thing, and then he puts it on his dad.
yeah
So he basically puts his dad in the shackles that his dad put on him
Yeah.
to kill him. And I was like, hell yeah. And I'm like, I'm a firm believer in karma, and that is karma to its fullest.
yeah.
But I like that he did the same thing that he did to his brother.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
He
saying.
did like first the knife on his hand.
Yeah.
Like those
Oh, yeah.
blades that come out from
Yup.
his arm. He did that on his brother's hand, and
Yeah.
then he chopped off, and then
He chopped his
all
arm
that
off and he
shit.
stabbed him. And then, no, I don't think he stabbed him through the chest, did he? His
He
dad?
stabbed him in the forehead, and it goes.
No. His dad.
The dad, no,
He just chopped the arm off and then he put him in the shackles,
right, but he stabbed the dad in the forehead, and he takes the mask off.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you can
no.
see there's blood on his. It goes through the helmet.
Yeah. So then, he puts his dad in the shackles and then he decapitates his dad and he holds his dad's head up to his clan. And then his clan, like, just starts to leave, right? Or
No.
what do they?
No,
They just stand
everybody
there.
started coming out.
Yeah, everyone comes out and they all whip out their blades.
Yeah, and then he takes the cloak and puts on the cloak, and then does the movie end there?
No,
Or
he picks up his dad's blade or saber situation.
Uh-huh.
Now he has that as his,
yeah,
and then when he picks up the saber, that's when everyone else starts taking theirs out, and then I think it does end there.
No, I thought it was like he turns around to leave,
yeah,
but then they all hear something, so he turns to the side, and it's his mom's.
but
ship.
that happens after it comes back.
Yeah, like it goes to credits and then it comes back to.
Does it?
Then that's when we find out it's his
he
mom.
kills his dad. He takes the blade. And he picks all that up and the cloak, and then it ends. And then it comes back. All the people are getting their weapons out ready to come after them, and then a ship starts. They hear something, a ship starts to come, and then Thea asks, "Who's that?" And then he's like, "It's my
Mother.
mom." It's my mother.
He just says mother.
Yeah, he's like, "It's my mother," and then fucking,
It ends.
and then it ends, and I'm like, "Yo, mom's coming!" Oh shit!
Sophie was like, she was like, "Oh, she's coming to give him the Chancla 3000." That's like her thing.
The
like,
chancla with the red glow around the chancla. that's the Yalja chancla. Fucking shit. That's hilarious. So then that's how it ends, and I thought it was a fucking phenomenal movie.
Hell
It's
yeah.
probably my favorite Predator movie. I liked Aliens vs Predator. I thought that was good, but this one is at the top for me for sure. It was a new take on Predator, a very interesting take, and I liked the way it was done. And it wasn't just Predator for Predator's sake. It had story. It had a good.
I like that this wasn't. All the predators we've seen in the past are like seasoned hunters. Like they're like at their peak.
This is a dude becoming a hunter.
Yeah.
And we see that growth for sure.
Yeah.
It was really, really well done. So that is it for Predator Badlands. Let us know your guys' thoughts. Let us know if you liked it, what you didn't like. Your favorite moments. Tell us what you guys thought was cool. We'd love to hear it. Put it down in the comments. Are we doing a draft today?
I put in a game round. Build your your hunter team of 3.
Hunter team of 3. Okay.
Only 3.
Draft
Because at the
style?
end-
Or how are we doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Just keep
All
going
right.
around.
All right.
I would say let's stay away from Yautjas or predators.
Obviously.
But I think anything's on the table from there.
Okay.
I would prefer that.
All right. Interesting. All right. You got the dice out?
Yeah, pulling it out right now.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for your wife.
Okay. 1.
Womp womp. All right. I'm
So
gonna
then anything, right?
roll for myself. 3.
Come on.
3. All right.
Shit. So you go. 1,
Fuck.
2.
What about for me?
You got 1 on the first go, so
Yeah.
you're last.
Oh, you did mine already? I didn't
yeah.
know you did
You're
mine.
always first.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Isn't that
Alright.
the same as last time? No, you got last time.
Yeah, I was last time.
Okay.
All right.
So-
So yeah, build your team of 3. Anyone, any universe. I think it
Yeah.
all works. You know what I didn't give earlier was the IMDb ratings.
Oh, yeah.
Let me pull that up real quick.
Yeah, let's do that before we get into this.
7.5 on IMDb.
Okay.
And Rotten Tomatoes. 85 for the tomato meter.
Okay.
95 for the popcorn meter.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I think this was a really well-received movie.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a surpriser. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't see this shit.
How's it doing in box office?
It already is almost at budget from opening weekend.
Just from opening weekend alone?
Yeah.
Sick.
I think it's like 20 mil below where the budget was. So from this point on, it's all
If
profit.
you could do that from opening weekend, that's money. Like, that's what you aim for.
Yeah.
So then, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a sequel then.
I think so too.
Hell yeah.
Better than Tron Ares.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't like Tron. It's just
Yeah.
it didn't do that great in the box office.
All right, we're going Hunter team. My first selection is going to be The Mandalorian. Right?
Okay.
I can pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone. Anything and anyone.
I heard silence, so I was like, did I do it wrong?
Me?
You're up.
Craven. I don't like
sorry, hold on.
I don't like the movie, but I know the character is an amazing hunter.
Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
Did you just pick Craven?
I still don't like the movie.
Yeah, but I figured that turned you off from Craven completely.
No.
Oh. Because, okay, we didn't get to this, but you had asked me, I forget, like, I don't know where you're going to go with the question, but you were asking me, like, if I was interested in Craven before the movie, right? Or something like that? Because when I was advocating for the movie, that the movie was real good, you were going somewhere with that, right?
I don't remember anymore.
Okay, well, you were going to ask me, and I was going to say, yeah, I've always liked Craven as a bad guy, and then Spider-Man 2 game got me even more into Craven. And then the movie came out, and I was like, hell yeah. So I like him. I would say Craven is probably one of my top Spider-Man villains.
He is a badass villain.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think the movie did him justice.
Okay. Well, we're not getting into that.
Let's
again,
not go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. So, all right. So yours is Craven.
My first one is
Well, that
Craven.
makes sense. Craven the Hunter. You went with the okay. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't see that coming.
So the person that I would pick to play Bud would be Swamp Thing.
No. Okay. So then.
So I'm picking my three.
Got you. Okay, I
Yeah.
see what you're doing.
But you're
So-
basing
You're
them
picking
off
like
of...
the
Yes,
roles. The
yes.
roles. Okay.
Oh,
So the
that
role-
changes the dynamic.
Yeah.
I like
Role
that.
for me, yeah, that would be Bud, Swamp Thing.
So you're picking Swamp Thing as your person? Okay. I'm gonna go with the Hunter from Jumanji. No, I was kidding. The one after Alan, the whole game.
Oh my god.
Imagine, dude. Jumanji Hunter. No, I'll go Batman.
Shit.
With time, he can figure out how to hunt anything.
I mean, fair.
He's technically only tracked them down, but if he was a hunter, he'd be a fucking great hunter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my number 2 is Wolverine.
Very good. Yeah, it's a solid hunter. Yeah. He can smell you from a very long way, track you like crazy. That's a good one. I'm liking your team so far.
So
I think I know where you're going.
Thea would be Alita.
The Battle Angel? Oh, sick. Speaking of which,
dope.
Robert Rodriguez and James Cameron made a blood oath, or basically a blood oath to make 2 more Alita movies.
Oh, dope.
They want to still do that, and I've been waiting for that because I love that movie. That movie is so good. I actually wanted to rewatch it.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Recently. I think I'm gonna start it tomorrow as my next movie. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch that one. Alita, sick. Okay. Since you're doing androids,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
kind
to
of.
think of.
C-3PO. No, just kidding. Okay.
R2-D2 and shit.
Yeah. Why not? I'll go Vision.
Okay.
Get the computer in there.
Okay.
Computer brain styles. All right.
All right.
Last member.
Lobo.
Lobo. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't see that
He
one.
was like a galaxy hunter.
Yeah. Which what's his name?
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa wants to play him.
I think they've had the conversation.
Well, him and James Gunn have had talks about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then I think when he found out James Gunn got DC, he texted him.
Yeah.
Only the word Lobo. In caps and exclamation marks. Yeah. I would so love to see him as Lobo.
Oh, absolutely.
That would be the RDJ
so
role
with
for
Sandy.
him.
Oh my gosh, she's in love with this.
Easy there. But no, like that would be the ideal role for him.
Yeah, I
like
agree
RDJ was for Tony Stark. I think that would be his Tony Stark.
That he was probably born to play that role.
Yeah, I feel that too.
My hunter would be what is it? M'Baku?
M'Baku, that guy?
Oh shit!
Black Panther.
M'Baku, that guy?
That's a good choice.
That's solid. That's kind of like thinking out of the box a little bit.
Yeah,
because he's not known to be a hunter, but I could see that.
But they hunt for their own food. Like they're
vegetarians, sir.
Huh?
The hunting they do is planted.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
I forgot he's vegetarian.
They're more like wolves, sort of. Also,
gorillas.
Well, gorillas.
Gorillas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gorillas hunt. So.
Damn, I should have chose Caesar.
Imagine.
Gorillas what?
They don't hunt.
Well, I mean, they still kill.
They fight and protect, yeah, but
that's why.
No, like I said, it's a good
fight
pick.
And protect.
I'm not saying
what does the wolf pack do?
Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad pick. I'm just saying it's out of the box thinking because he's not known to be a hunter. So I was like, that's a cool pick.
But he can be. Though.
No, absolutely, he could hunt for sure.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it at all. That's a cool pick. All right, yeah, that's our team. It's a three-man team.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So my hunter team, the Mandalorian, Batman, and Vision. Ike, your hunter team.
Craven, Wolverine, Lobo.
Say that first pick for me again one more time.
Craven.
Okay, all right, I did hear that right. I don't know if you said like I don't want to this whole time. You said Raven this whole time. I heard Craven.
No.
All right, producer, your hunter team.
Swamp Thing, Alita, and M'Baku.
No, that's Alita, Battle Angel.
Yes.
From the movie, not the wrestler Alita.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
When she said that, so I was like, what? That's who you're going with? Okay. That's odd. Yeah, so that is our hunter team. People, put down your hunter team. It's a 3-person team. Not going to take you long. Put those in the comments. I want to see what you guys come up with.
Yep.
So, coming up.
Yeah, we're trading the Heat Vision for some red balloons. So we're going to be covering the final 2 episodes of Welcome to Derry.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything.
No movies coming out.
I would love to cover Wicked.
We are not covering Wicked. We'd get like 4 views, and it'd be Sandy and a producer watching us at Film Addicts. But I mean, go see it. We got that one coming out. The Running Man. If you guys have not seen The Running Man, go see that. It's a remake. Arnold Schwarzenegger did the original, but this one is a really good movie. It's with Glenn Powell.
Uh-huh.
It's a really, really good movie. Action-packed
It looks
film.
good.
It is really good. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you right now, I give it 5 stones. I thought it was a really good film. Good story. Decent story. Good bad guy. And it's trippy because they use AI in this heavily, and there's some trickery with it. I won't go into details, but there's some cool things.
Are we
going
to cover Zootopia?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'll do a little
Apparently,
side talk
Elizabeth
about it.
Olsen has a movie coming out. But
She did one with Jeremy Renner. It's on Netflix. River or something.
Really?
Or something River. Yeah. My mother-in-law was watching it. It came out in 2019.
Miles Teller's back too? It's called Eternity. It's with Miles Teller, Elizabeth Olsen, and Cullen Turner.
Okay. Interesting.
I think the next big movie we're going to cover is Fire and Ash.
Avatar? Okay.
Yeah. That comes out December 19th.
Yeah.
But I know you were talking to our buddies across the pond.
Yeah.
You said you're itching for a team up with them. So maybe we can get that into the works to wrap up the year.
Oh, another year-end review?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Top 5 series, top 5 shows.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, we'll talk to them about that.
All that fun stuff.
Or if you guys are listening to it, that message is coming.
Yeah.
Or it's already in your messages. So next thing we got, as you said, Welcome to Derry.
Fire and Ash.
No, I'm talking about the next episodes we're coving. Is that Stranger Things?
Oh, that's right.
Is
Thanksgiving.
in a few days. Oh no, sorry, not a few days.
Week.
A week. I'm counting them down.
I'm so excited.
Excited for that. I'm gonna go crazy on this because it's gonna be our first time covering that.
Covering it, right?
So like,
there's no new episodes since we started filming.
Yes, dude, 3 fucking years, man.
This guy's dying over here.
It's gonna be so good, man. You have no idea. It's gonna be so fucking good. So those are the next 2 things we have coming up for sure. And then is that Avatar, Fire and Ash, and then the Christmas episode. So we have a few things coming for you guys. So make sure you guys are up to date on those. Keep getting last points.
No, not much.
No, that's it. All right, that's going to do it for us yet again. And Kike, even in the Badlands, I am with you.
To the end of the line.
Thanks.
If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Also, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all our new episodes and more.